The 1,187,517 candidates that sat for the Kenya Certificate of Primary Education will get their results in the next 2 weeks, according to the Education Cabinet Secretary, Professor George Magoha. This is after the candidates were able to sit for their national exams after a 9-month holiday necessitated by the COVID-19 pandemic.
As far as the Kenya Certificate of Primary Education is concerned, the marking of the multiple choice is complete. We are now marking Insha and composition.
This even as many parents as well as the candidates this year fear that their performance will be affected unlike previous years. The CS said that the marking exercise is on track and only the marking of Kiswahili Insha and English composition are currently ongoing.
And I would want to inform the nation that there was a very, very unfortunate incident in Kcpe where a child was taken out of an examination room and sent home. You will recall that His Excellency the President has directed that any child who presents himself or herself to an examination center must be allowed to take the exam.
Meanwhile, the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education has entered day 6 with the 751,150 candidates expected to sit for their last papers on the 26th of this month. Magoha told school heads and education officers to be extra careful because a few of them were playing with the examination papers after taking them from the containers.
Those examination scripts, as soon as we put one on Mtandao, we are able to know where it was opened from. And we are then able to trace where it was opened from. Like the case in Rongo, which is already in the public domain, where I think the askari was deflected with a good cup of tea, innocently. And that gave the center manager the opportunity to go to his office with a box, open it, and take a photo and scan it.
The CS, while presiding over the opening and distribution of the examination materials at the Kisumu Central Container, expressed concerns over the circulation of fake examination papers by some groups, urging the invigilators to be extra careful.
Taking all things into consideration, as you are aware, this examination has gone as per schedule, except for the few tricks which I warned you about earlier. It is regrettable, as I speak to you, that there are various WhatsApp groups that are circulating fake papers which we have affirmed that are fake.
Abdiz Hashim, Ibru TV.